Yeah, we'll keep making vlog. 背光也 focus on making vlog. The easy one is the post training. Then we all will make vlog. Like we record them. We got 3 videos. Stop making. We go edit. Correct. Okay, so hello guys. Very blessed. Very blessed to have another day to share you guys and document our personal trading account. So right now we have decided to split the account into two because plans have changed and we just decided that this is a more practical way. So right now it's roughly 7,000 USD for two accounts. So in total we are managing around like 14k. Yes, and yeah, for this week I I traded as usual. I still follow my rule. Yeah, and another thing is that we split it into two accounts. But let's say if on that particular day only one person is trading, what you can do is you can just take it as a 14,000 account and just trade it as 1% like that. Yeah, so right now that's how we are going about trading because yay, we all three are starting work. Yeah, so stay tuned on our YouTube channel to see how we go about working. And yeah, so for this week I traded 2 days and the account is still there. So for whoever that think that one day this account might blow, here's another week. We have always been challenging everybody whether we will blow this account or not. Yeah, because from long time ago, from the day we started this weekly review. Yeah, embarking on a journey where the 90% people fail based on statistics. Guess what? I'm still right here smiling and sharing. So yeah, I traded 2 days and it feels more natural, I would say, right now, and it feels more comfortable trading with the concepts and more conviction towards my route of life. And yeah, my biggest realization for this week is just managing risk impeccably, which is focusing on not losing money. In the end, that is what I believe that is the secret sauce to profitable trading. Focusing on not losing money, that's the whole point. And studying ICT for like 2-3 years have just gave me the confidence to not fear any move, not fear of missing out, not being greedy, because all these things just repeats. And during the conditions that ICT himself teach you to trade on, those low resistance runs condition, that man, I'm telling you, yeah, that is, I'm getting more accustomed to pick trades only on low resistance runs, and also when high resistance I am also managing risk with logic. So right now I can very comfortably tell myself, because okay, this weekly review, I think we done this YouTube channel for like 5 months. Around there. Okay, for at least 4 months. At least 4 months. If anyone is watching this video right now, head on to the first weekly review. And right now I can tell you, I'm talking to the past me, okay? I'm talking to the 5 months ago me. And man, the difference in trading and everything is just so unexpectedly good. So yeah, trading very comfortably right now, less stressful, and very blessed, very blessed to have ICT as my mentor. Yeah, so first talk about what is your like overall, like this week you are up how much, and what is your personal trading records like? Yeah, so up until now from the start of 2025. Yeah, so up until now I have, I don't know, I included last year one also, last year losses I'm in profit of $230, which is very unexpected also. And I realized something like you don't pull, you don't push, it will just come. Not that I'm very profitable right now, but at least like what's that fella? Uma. Like Uma said, during your first year, break even is the best case. But it's not even in my first year, and I'm not even close to major drawdown. I'm not even close to blowing an account. And yeah, so this week I'm in profit of $130. Yeah. Yeah, the condition wasn't very it was a tough market. Okay, it was a tough market, but still I was wrong but profitable. I turned out $130 in profits. And yeah, like I said, I this week big realization is focusing on not losing, focusing on being wrong but profitable, focusing on not being right. Yeah, that is just as ICT say, all traders should aim strive to be profitable, not be right. If you strive to be right, a lot of time you're going to miss out. You're going to get stopped out. You're going to feel bad when your unrealized profits just go away just like that. So yeah, I yeah, pretty tough week, but also a very good outcome because I I focus on not losing money, which is managing my capital, preserving capital. Yeah, that's it from me. Okay, so by the way, this is Benjamin. So right now, I'm Ian, and as you can see that yeah, there's three different trade reviews, and I always start my trade review videos with saying that there's a reason why you see three different kind of trade reviews because there's three different traders. So yeah, as for me, I for this week it's a down week and I'm down $55. And overall, if I had to add in my 2024 until right now, I'm in drawdown, but I think I'm in drawdown 70 plus dollars, max out 80 plus dollars. So it's not a big drawdown.
Easily fixed.
Yeah, easily fixed definitely. Because for this week I did three day trading. Yeah, so I traded for 3 days, and then the biggest realization for me this week didn't come from my trading, but rather than there was one day I was just doing this workout, then suddenly I just decided to do a handspring over a marble bench. So at the point when I was doing that handspring, I didn't really think that I was gonna fail. I just it was just natural. I just went and jumped over it. But then after that, we all three were talking, and Joshua was saying it was something dangerous that he will not do it. Then that made me think. So then later I went and think about it. So what what I realized was a big one. So first, what I realized is that when you talk about success, everybody has a success story, right? But that success story is only tellable or is only noticeable when you take that risk, when you take the first step into taking that risk and you succeeded, then it becomes a success story. But if you take the risk and it turns out a failure, it suddenly becomes it's not a success story anymore. And to most people, it's not even lesson to learn, and they are embarrassed to even talk about that story. But so now here's the difference. What I realized about taking risks. When you are having doubts about taking that risk, but you still take it, that is your ultimate ingredient to failure. But if you are not having doubts, you are full of conviction, you are confident. And where this conviction come from? The conviction come from yourself, come from within yourself. That is the step to ultimate success. So that's what I realized.
really taking risks when it's worth. But again, did I take into account the consequences while doing the handspring? No, I didn't even think about it. I just went and do it. So stupid in a way, yes, it can be said stupid because I was able to do the handspring. That's why I was able to say that. Yeah, I still done it. But when I take a step back and think about it, there are some. That's why this is the part that is contradicting also. When that's why right. That's why it made me really. I really get that feeling of really risking the money when it's worth. So if I have to, then I applied it on my trading. And ICT also always say you only risk when it's worth taking the risk, when it's worth trading. When you have doubts with that trade, when you just have that little bit discomfort of that trade, just close it. Yeah, so previously I wasn't able to do that. But after that experience, and then I had one trade, and I literally just, the candle just closed outside of the fair value gap, which with ICT concepts, once candle closed outside fair value gap, that already tells you that it's already lost the plot. You're already offside. I literally straight away just bam, I just pressed that cancel. I just closed the trade with no hesitation at all, and I literally saved myself from getting stopped out. So yeah, this is one thing. That's why we always say trading is a lifestyle. And the fact that I can have this realization from doing my workout, I can tell you the whole day after that, right? Thinking about the consequences that may happen if I fail, I was having goosebumps already. I literally could have just been disabled that day. But then that's what made me think, like, what is the difference between when we talk about taking risks? So this is the realization that I came to. So if you are in a trade and you are having doubt, even that little bit, it might go there, it might go there. You better not touch the trade. Yeah, like ICT always say, when in doubt, stay out. So this is one thing that I realized, and I realized after taking my first trade, because overall this week I did break my rules. So the rules that I break was that I was seeing a trade idea, but it wasn't confirmed by dollar, because this whole week dollar was pretty ugly. It was a tough session. It was a tough week, just like what Benjamin said. Dollar was moving together. There was no symmetry with the futures. So yeah, deep down I had a thinking like, yeah, dollar is not, let's say I want to go a short trade, but dollar is also going down. So in the end I just took that trade, and deep inside me I know it wasn't the best trade to take. It wasn't worth the risk. Yeah, but I still take it. And then
Then I got a question, like, okay, you say it wasn't worth the risk, but how much risk did you take?
okay, definitely in terms of this is still all within 1%. Okay, in fact, I make sure every losing day is just maximum 1%. Okay,
So right now tell me what is all that matters in trading here?
all that matters in trading is just not minimizing your risk, constantly knowing how much you are risking, not just not just entering the markets without. I'm very conscious about this. I'm always conscious about this. Right now, at the moment, I allow myself to take two trades. Because right now it's clear account, I usually only take two contracts right now at the moment. Because my style of trading is the contract size will be based on the account equity. It's not based on the percentage of the risk. So for me, it's like, let's say if it's 1% and I want to open three contracts, the account must at least have 7,500. And I won't hesitate to always open three contracts, because this to me is more faster, yeah, rather than changing the how many contracts. But this is at the moment, because like I said, this year my goals still haven't changed. The goal of this year is to get desensitized from the outcome of trading. Then once I'm desensitized from the outcome of trading, just like Benny say, if you don't push, you don't pull, you just go with the flow, it will just come. And right now I'm also focusing on still figuring out how am I going to slowly recover from my drawdown, which I am slowly recovering from my drawdown. And yeah, for the last, I'll just talk about the profit trade. I also did for the first 2 days. Basically, every time I trade, if I lose the first trade, I'll allow myself to take the second one. Okay, so the first day I lost $55. Yes, 2 trades and I lost $55. Amazing, right? Then for the second day, I lost $70, which is within 1% risk. And for the third day, I just did one trade, 2 contracts, $74 profit. Bam, that's it. I managed to use one trade to recover 2 trades of loss. So this is really a very good indication that I'm really focusing on the right thing. And yes, overall, yeah, my biggest realization is about taking that risk and the difference between a successful story and a failure. But again, a failure, let's say you fail one time and you learn from it. So to me, it's about how you see it. Like, if to most people, they fail one time, and if they say, okay, fuck this shit, I'm not doing this anymore, then that is called failure. But if you fail the first time, you learn from it, and you learn from the mistakes constantly. And one day when you reach the success, you won't be telling people about your successful stories. You will be telling people how you failed, because it's through all those failures that is what shaped out the success. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So for this week is one of my is I would say the biggest loss that I've ever taken. But it's actually not really the biggest loss. It's just it was within, because every trade I take was only within 1%, but it was based on a $12,000 account. So yeah, ever since we split the account up, I think for this week I lost around, I got 4 trading days, all was a losing day, and I think around 300 plus dollars. Okay, and yeah, basically last month I
you for 300.
it's actually very normal.
Okay.
If because I was thinking, if it's based on a $12,000 account, I was basically trading based on a $12,000 account. Okay, because last month I profited around $375. So actually now I sort of just lost all my profits. So this gave me like, then I was thinking actually, but I wasn't really concerned with the loss, to be honest, because to me it's like it's all within 1%. Like my biggest loss was $121. It was 3 trades made, but I have go and identified and reviewed. It wasn't gambling. I was looking for specific things. There was displacement, but actually a lot of my ideas painted out, but I will just stop out prematurely. Okay, so I was just basically trading price action. But for me, there's a habit. I always ask myself one thing before I enter a trade: am I willing to lose? And most of the answers is yes. And because trading is like, it's all about probability. And what I had in mind, I have a high time frame draw, so I was constantly aiming for the high time frame draw, but just so happened it didn't pan out. And I believe I did all the right thing for this week as well. I don't regret losing all the money, because it can be earned back easily. Okay, maybe with one trade, that one good trade, it will be all earned back. But what I realized for this week is because I've been trading a $12,000 account, and I was way too comfortable with a $12,000 risk. I was looking at the money, like I'm very comfortable risking $100 per trade. Okay, and if I lose $100, it will be the end of the trading day. That's how I view it. Okay, but now the account has shrunk to around $5,000. So I believe I have to change the way I trade as well currently. So for me now, I have included a new rule, which is I will not take a trade that is bigger, because for this week it really made me realize that I'm actually trading purely based on price action already. But I don't think I should do it currently. Okay. Though the money is not affecting me, but I believe I should take more precaution. So I'm not going to let it affect me. But so I'm going to give myself a 6 handle stop loss filter. So if it's beyond 6 handles, I'm not going to take the trade no matter what. Okay, doesn't matter if it's based on high time frame or what. Okay, because now currently the account size is around $5,000 to $7,000 account. If the risk does not allow me to take, I will not take the trade. So that's my new rule. And so far, I did follow it. It was during Friday. I did loss. It was a $70 loss. Okay. It was a 1% based on the $5,000 account. We'll take a minute. Yeah, so as I said, it was losing week for me, and most of them are losing days. But actually, I learned a lot from this week. So basically, I think yeah, there's a lot of room of improvement that could be better. And to me, do I feel like I lost a lot of money? No, I don't feel like that. Okay, it's not that I'm trying to console myself, but it's more like I have come to be comfortable to lose money. Okay, because like I also believe that I still have a lot of room of improvement. So
Yeah, one question for you, Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what if right now the account, yeah, because right now we're gonna work and we're gonna pump money back into the account and try to make both let's say 12,000. So what if the account goes back to 12,000? Will you still keep this rule in mind, or will you uh revert back to
definitely, if it
the
goes back to 12,000, I will be more flexible with this. That means I will be, because I realized one thing, like my trades, I don't mind taking swing trades as well. So it's like, which means I don't mind just trading based on a high time frame and just letting the trade run and hold for the, not that I wouldn't say daily range, but I realized that I can hold for big runs like up to AM session. I can just let it be. So that was what I'm just finding myself. Basically, I found out that I am quite comfortable doing this kind of thing because I got away, like, because basically I just tell myself it's a good risk to reward, because after I watched what
Neo Young?
yeah, so he was saying every losing to him, every when he lose trade, to him is he view as a investment. That means it's a big trade is about to form. So, and I see how he trade is like, it doesn't matter if the logic is still in play. Why not just hold it? Something like that. So actually that gave me a lot of insight lah. And I sort of buy that kind of idea as well. But it doesn't mean I'm going to trade like that. Okay. I can trade the other way as well. Okay, but this kind of way is called swing trading. Okay. I can trade swing trading, but I can don't trade swing trading as well. But now, based on the account size, it's not so suitable for me to trade swing trading because I believe 1% is my max. And if the swing trade around 1%, allow 1%, then fine. I wouldn't say so. But yeah, I'm going to change the rule. Is like now I'm going to risk. I'm going to try. Like, though I say the money is not affecting me, but doesn't mean it's guaranteed not going to affect me. What if I have another losing week next week? I don't know what might happen. And let me tell you what, I'm not going to try as well. I'm not going to try my luck. So next week I'm going to start by recovering the losses. Yeah, so that's how I go about. Like, though I just lost all my profit, I'm currently at break even, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to take precaution. Just going to recover, enter the process of recovering loss.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because we still the first year. We are not expecting ourselves to be we are not expecting ourselves to
Make a lot of money.
to make a lot of
But just like
money.
what you said, the goal is to
Yeah.
desensitize myself from money. It's just numbers, and I can see really good progress there.
Yeah.
Very good progress there.
Yeah, so I really want
Like focusing entirely on price action and
Yeah.
price action only.
yeah, so
There's
now
emotionless with
Yep.
a money associated. Nothing. There's no money associated thing here. Let
Yeah.
the risk do the work. Let the stop loss protect you. The stop loss is there to protect me from losing more money. So yeah. That's
so
it.
right now I want to like ask a question. Yeah, looking back. Yeah, looking back at from the first time I started trading futures. I remember the account started with $2,500. And the time when losing $25 was just feeling like what the hell, man. Then slowly the account grow, and at where I am right now, I'm very happy. I'm very pleased actually that right now, cause my last year was a losing year. So every time I have a loss, I do feel like shit, you know. even though the amount was small.
Yeah,
Yeah, considerably less, but that was
really,
big.
really glad the
20.
amount was that damn small.
Yeah, $20 plus. But then this year we started with, let's just do it like 1%, and we started putting the proper amount of risk. Yeah, I wouldn't say big. The proper amount of risk, because in the end, 1%, okay? Yeah, to people who trade, you're gonna say 1% pussy way. Fine, I'm doing it the pussy way. But yeah, looking right now, I can just have a losing day, just 1%. Let's say $70. I'm very comfortable.
Yeah,
Not in a rush, because yeah, just like what Benjamin say, the Umar fella did say also, the first year we just aim for break even. That's why I told you guys I'm still focusing. I'm still just figuring out how to recover from my drawdown. Yeah, and the fact that I'm recovering from my drawdown using the minimum risk. Yeah, that is one thing that I find very beautiful as well. And yeah, I'll still stick to this. And yeah.
yeah, and one more thing that I'm trying to learn right now is trading big runners. So yeah, for this week, I think it's expected. It's quite expected to lose, because like I said in the beginning, it was a tough week, and losing money, all this is just normal in trading. It's just it's just normal, and as long as you let it remain a small card, it's not going to have much effect. But I did realize that all the trade ideas, all the draw on liquidity, all did pan out on the higher time frame. I was just saying 5515, and you guys can just go and look at ES. Where is it right now? Yeah, so trading big runners to me is I tried, and yeah, it's definitely a goal for me right now to just leave one contract
Yeah.
and pay myself. That's why, yeah, right now that's a goal for me. So maybe if yeah, three contracts, you take off two, pay yourself, and then just hold for one last one, give you like 50, 60, 70 points.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, it recovers everything.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Like, trading big runners properly is also ICT done a podcast, one whole podcast based on this also. And yeah, basically it's just doing the minimum and putting yourself in a position where risk free. Risk what? I win. Either I win 25, either I win either I win $25, either I win $200.
Yeah, this one ICT always say the best position you want to be when you are in a trade is risk free.
Yeah, so yeah, it's the same concept of focusing on not losing money, but also yeah,
Putting some money on the table for bigger money.
and I tried this. I tried this week also, and really, like, yeah, I'm still. It's a very weird feeling, to be honest. Like, okay, let's say either I win $25, either I win $200.
Yeah,
Both is also a win,
yeah.
but the number is just different. So actually, it's just the same. Like, to me right now, I'm just trying to tell myself it's just freaking the same, right? Like, both is also a winning outcome.
I got a question to ask you.
Yeah. So right now, that I this whole week, I have just been experimenting with this, and yeah, I believe that is something that you have to work to. Yeah. So
Yeah, so yeah, you guys can go and watch my trade reviews, and you will see that, yeah, though when you say it's expected to lose, but doesn't mean that you you expect yourself to lose, like you expect it to be a losing week. No, but I'm trying to clarify something, but it can be already be clarified through my trade review. Like, I believe, like, as long as you know what you're doing, okay. So like this whole week, right? Though it's not to say that it's high resistance all the way. Okay, they are still big runners, and they are still very nice setups. But yeah, that's why you can be right. You can be right and lose money as well. So you can be wrong and be profitable as well. Okay.
if you guys can see even
Yeah.
in all of our trade reviews, okay, and in my trade reviews, right, you will see that after I stopped trading live fund, I use demo to to get in sync with the big runners. So actually, yeah, my demo account done very well. But you know what? Demo money you cannot take it out.
Yeah.
So the point is just doing the same thing. Just this year is just focusing on doing the same thing as I done in demo, but with real risk, real life risk. And at the end, it's all I'm just gonna always say the same thing, that money is just numbers. And the whole education system has just made us so fixated on the numbers. So yeah, it's very normal to be subconsciously, unconsciously fixated to the numbers. But I believe it's something that we can be aware of. And just I will just tell myself to be mindful of it. And if either ways is a risk-free position, it's already a win. Does not matter the numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Risk-free
tell
means like
myself.
you didn't win, you didn't lose. It's already a win.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And-
already a win, sorry. It's
and-
already a win.
And if you paid yourself already, oh, that's that's
even
literally
better. Okay, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, but one thing I still want to clarify here is that, remember, we all three are in Malaysia, okay? So actually right now what we are trading is we are trading equivalent to a mini. If like you are in the US, you can just treat it that way, because currency is different, but you are living in the US, you are earning US dollar, you are spending US dollars. So I'm in Malaysia, I'm spending Malaysian dollars. So right now I'm actually trading an equivalent of a mini.
Yeah. So like for example, I'm not going to say that being comfortable losing is good and stuff, but it's not
It's part of the process.
yes,
Yeah,
it's a
part-
need.
No,
but
you
it's not
know,
to say that I can just lose this much and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
win it.
And-
No, it's not about that.
I believe it's more about learning from the loss, because every loss there's something to learn also. Because there are people out there can be desensitized from the outcome of trading, literally numb to the feeling of losing. That is wrong. That is avoidance.
There was once, right? I remember I actually blew an account before. It was like a $50 account, and I'm so glad that I put down 50 only. I was desensitized from it again. Let me tell you what, it's like remaining $20, and then I'm like, fuck it. I just put tons of position and boom, lost. Desensitized from the loss, the money as well. So the logic is different. Like now, I'm gonna talk about the trade I made. Yeah, I was also surprised myself. It was a swing trade, the first swing trade I ever made. 22 handles on ES. But I was like, can I take the trade? Yes, I have that feeling, because for me it was the perfect setup. I'm selling in the premium, everything. Okay, so it was a perfect setup for me. But yeah, it just didn't pan out. If it painted out, it would have given me around 100 handles as well. But so be it. It doesn't matter. It did not happen, right? That's why trading to me is about managing losses only. It's not about the wins. The wins
Yeah,
don't really
always
matter.
remember you can be right but wrong, wrong but right.
No, look at that. All the successful traders all say that. Just take care of your losses. Then the win will take care of itself. Yeah, and let me tell you what, the worst thing to do, right, is expect a win. I tell you what, I used to like, that is the most stupid thing you can ever have.
Yeah.
I used to have, like, last time, the big runner, not the one I took, okay. Now literally, even though I win, I tell myself, if I don't do the right thing, it's going to go away also. So it's like, when you do the right thing, you will win, you will lose, you'll win, you'll lose, because that's the right thing. Yeah, trading is just like that. You can win everything, but within one trade you can lose everything as well. So that's why we all three are constantly honing our skills, constantly guarding our mind, making sure that we are doing the right thing, making sure that we are feeling 100% before we sit in front of the charts. Because ICT always say trading is like war, and I totally 1000% agree to it. Trading is literally like war. Okay, you are having war with other people because you are literally taking someone else's money. At the same time, you are having war inside you as well. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. And also, hmm. Yeah, so for me, going into next week, okay, let's talk about I talked about just now my trip, right? 22 handles, I want to clarify it's around $110, which is within the risk parameter of 1%. That is what I mean by following the rules. Okay? And if I lose it, what I do? I sleep over the trade. Or else, I don't know if that happened before, but if I'm going to allow myself one more trade, it's going to be a really, really small one. And that's it. And if it's based on logic, why not? Okay? But that's about it. It will not go beyond that. Okay? So going to next week is about, for me, I'm going to only trade 0.5% of the account, which is $25 only. So yeah, we shall see. Wow. So
And I'm going to
let's see one contract, how can I recover it? Okay,
Why
one
what,
contract,
so how
$25 ah.
yeah, so how are you gonna do you have any rules like you're gonna say like first partial, how many points are you gonna set? That kind of thing?
If it's a 5 handle, if it's just nice a 5 handle, I'm going to treat it as I only have one trade, and if I lose, I'm going to sleep over trade. Because let me tell you what, that's the best thing you can do.
Okay, so you're saying next week onwards for recovering your drawdown, you are going to just
Yeah,
stick
just
to
trade one.
0.5%, just one contract all the way lah.
Yeah, just $25. Yeah,
$25
no,
lah.
$25 only.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Well, maybe I might consider
That's
it.
my plan, but whether I
feel-
break it or not, we shall see whether I'll break it or not. Okay. Well, how do you all know? Everything is going to be in the trade review. If I break it, you will know also.
well, tempting.
I'm not going to be.
I have this thought before, but
I'm
we
not.
shall
I'm
see
not
lah.
going. I say it all depends on my feeling. I'm not going to be really
rigid.
too rigid about it. But if he's a nice runner,
Mhm.
I'm going to risk max 1%. That's it.
Yeah, so in a way, Joshua is saying, okay, he's gonna determine if it's the
Because I
condition
believe-
see like it's not.
I
really
also
good.
believe one contract is enough to make. Yeah, that's what I truly believe as well. Yes,
Okay.
one runner can easily.
Okay, so
$200.
if I were to do that, I think how I'll do is I think I'll just maybe one contract, but as soon as you give me fine point, I straight away put a source to secure my partial. Well,
Yeah.
at the moment, I still don't have this plan at Joshua first because I have a limit. If let's say I go into drawdown more than $200, then I will consider doing this because that's just a proof that what I'm doing right now is not really working. But again, if you're able to desensitize yourself from the outcome of the trade, nothing else matters because it's just numbers.
Yeah, because I don't know now because I basically lost all my profits in. Okay, but you say 1 week, but you can say because last time right we traded for each person trade once a week. So basically last month I need 4 trades. Yeah. So but this month I did 4 trades as well. I lose almost everything. I lose almost everything.
I got another question here. What if
That's why I'm actually still profit $50, but
Okay, very
I'm going to
good,
take it.
I got one question here. What if let's say we all split the account up like that and we do it for let's say 2-3 months and we are just going back into like we are just like going into drawdown and we just don't see it working. Will you guys consider like making it back into just one account and just trading one account?
No, there's no need. If you cannot make with one contract, I don't know what to say because
You cannot make it in one contract, you cannot make it in 2 contracts.
yeah, because for me it's like
What one contract?
okay, for me, like I say again, for me it's all about managing losses. So let's say next week if I follow the rules, yeah, I'm just going to talk about next week. If I follow the rules and I lose all the trades, let's say I trade 5 days, including Monday. Wow, that's like $125 only.
$25. Wow, that's small, man.
So to me it's like it's okay.
$25 for more.
Yeah, but that's definitely, which means what? If I'm going to risk one contract $25, let me tell you what, it ain't going to be 5 handles only. That's my rule. Because I'm going to lose more. I'm going to win big. That's how I'm going to go about. Because I'm like I say, I'm not in a rush to make money in trading. I'm not going to rush to make me money because I know it can make me money once I'm a better trader. And it's like I'm actually making money already. You know, you make, you lose, you make, you lose. But eventually, yeah, it turn out green. If it's not green, it's not going to be very red as well. Because let me tell you, worst to worst, I'm so confident. I'm going to be break even at least this year. I'm a break even trader, man.
Yeah, just now Joshua talked about his next week plan, so
Yeah, for me it's different. Because you see, I lost all my profits I gained in February in 1 week of March. So for me, I would take it that I would assume there's a problem there. That's why I'm going to take precaution for it. Okay, so this is just for me. Okay.
Yeah, but actually, if you want to talk about how much I was risking, I wasn't even risking 1% actually. All along I've been trading two contracts all the way. And for last week, for the last trade that I earned $70, guess what? I only risked like 9 ticks, 2 contracts, only 9 ticks, 2 handles. So that is like how many? 20 $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just a but because
$20.
$20, yeah, because I'm a bit slow on calculating like how much put 1%, so I just make it easy like that. So going forward into next
So
week,
if Ian can make it with that little, why I couldn't?
going forward into next week, I think I'll still stick to 2 contracts. I'll still go on 2 contracts. I won't go beyond 2 contracts. Yeah, for me, yeah, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing right now because at the moment my drawdown is not increasing a lot. Also, it's just slowly decreasing. So yeah, I'm still okay with that. Okay. Yeah, so maximum $50, 70.
$50.
Yeah, $50.
But it depends on your stock
You
loss
see,
also.
both
There's no
account going to be
minus, it doesn't
7K. No.
Yeah, let's say I treat it a 7K account. Okay, $50. Never mind, just treat it like a 7K account. $50 is less than 1%. No, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm just gonna stick to two contracts until I recover from my drawdown. Yeah, it's no problem. Until I lose more than $200, then I'll just cut down to 1 contract. We shall see. Because last time I didn't believe when ICT said there's gonna be a day where you
Yeah.
have 8 losing streaks. Well, I experienced it, and yeah, it's really no joke. So yeah, putting that, ICT has one video talking about that shield, right? Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm implementing
that's
that.
what I decided to
Yeah.
implement.
So if
Better safe
ICT
than sorry, yeah.
if ICT himself is doing it, why shouldn't you do it?
So continue.
So for me, looks like all going quite smooth.
yeah.
Still going quite smooth.
Yeah, that is the benefit
Or
of.
you still in profit lah.
No, actually, I was
Actually, you
in
want to
losing
say
streak
the
lah,
account
oh.
is still is not in a drawdown. I just
Yeah,
lose
the-
all the profit.
Yeah,
only.
because that's why you see,
Yeah, it's my profit.
we all three are trading together.
Yeah.
But then
No,
at the
we
same
are
time,
managing a pool of fund together.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're like, oh, we can together. Guess
We are
what?
going to show you where we can.
No. The professionals does it.
Yeah.
The hedge funds does it.
The triumph.
So is the not triumph lah. The hedge
everyone,
funds.
all hedge funds does that. Yeah, all hedge
funds.
funds does that. Yeah,
So-
that's what we are doing. So at the same
If the
time,
professionals are doing it, why the non-professional don't do it also?
and at the same time, you must understand one thing: we are not consoling ourselves.
Okay,
I'm not
and-
telling myself that. Yeah, I'm a down day. Never mind, you have to cover. No.
And also, you
still-
must understand that you cannot simply do this with anyone. Okay, the fact that the account is still here, it is still here because it's only this.
trustworthy partner.
Also, right. Actually, yeah, you tell me this kind of thing it feels quite comfortable because even though one fellow losing, if the other fellow is in profit and stuff, it gives you, it helps with the psychology part.
No, because
I don't
actually
know-
at
no
the
lah,
end of the
it-
day,
it helped at the start, but I tell myself no. It's not my.
We don't take it for granted, lah. We don't take it for granted.
I don't take it for granted. I don't take credit for it also. Yeah, this how I say, because last year until going into like start of this year, yeah, both of them was in profits, but I was still in draw. So that got me thinking a lot about this lah.
yeah, but to me, most important thing is that two of my partners, including myself, is focusing on not losing money. So that way, definitely, you cover costs, you will definitely have profits. So that's my only main concern. And yeah, also that is why you must always do things that you know for sure that if it don't work out, you have a backup plan.
So don't follow us, okay? Don't manage together. What with your wife or husband also? Don't do that. Okay?
Don't just go. Okay, wow, we together, right? You take out half, I take out. I take out half. I take out half. While we got the number of money, then
Okay.
we trade. No, no, no. Okay.
So
Never do something stupid because you must understand one thing. Just go check out our other YouTube channel.
yeah,
We all three are just so happen three individuals who happen to share the same value, and our thoughts are 80% of the time is like-minded. So that, and again, another thing is that trading.
Why are we like-minded? Because it's more towards as a human being what we think is important. That's why most likely is like-minded. Okay, yeah. So we continue.
Yeah. So
yeah. So going into next week, no particular plan. I'm going to focus on still not losing money and focusing on leaving one small run for a big run, because I experienced it a lot of time with my demo account already. So I think it's about time for me to try to apply it, because in the end it's a risk-free position is the best in trading. And also yeah, although I'm in profit, but like I say, this week I was wrong but profitable. That's my biggest lesson for this week. And also, I am not expecting myself to be in profits. Okay, like I said, you don't push, you don't pull, it will just come. And I experience it right now, like with this profit that I'm having. It's just coming naturally. So again, I'm not feeling confident that I'm going to have a winning streak. But at the same time, going to I'm not going to take for granted that if I lose, it's nothing, because to me in the end, everything is a lesson to learn. And as long as I learn from my lessons, I will definitely make it. And also, last thing is, yeah, there was a lot of people that once told me when I embark on this journey, he say, one day when you lose, when you blow your account, then you will understand how pain is that. Well, I'm very proud of myself that I did not listen to all these people, because getting to know that I'm going to embark on a journey that the people around me have never succeeded, that gives me the confidence to not listen to them. So that's why I'm going to keep on walking. You're going to keep on watching, and we shall see who reach first. Okay? Because chances are you, the person that said this to me, okay, I don't know you're watching or not, but if you happen to watch this, please know that nothing is ever too late. You can also embark on this journey.
yeah, and one thing I want to add on about my trading is that I'm not fixated on taking like 5 handles already right now. In fact, but it's like I see it, it's like a training like that. When you're doing workout, when you're already comfortable, then you will push on, add on some weights. So yeah, right now what I do is usually when I think price is going in my favor, I put into risk free, and yeah, I'll put it to break even first lah. But I'll just put it at somewhere that I think if price shouldn't reach there, if the order flow is still bearish or bullish.
What's the main thing? Remember, trading.
Yeah, the main thing is
Manage
just
your risk.
manage the risk, and just submit to price action. Desensitize yourself from the outcome of trading. And yeah, this week the last trade that I was saying, because right now there's a dilemma inside me, because I want to recover from my drawdown. So usually when I'm in profits, right, something in me will always be telling like, yeah, even if I shift it to risk free, if it turn out a losing trade, I'll feel like I would rather take something off. Yeah, so this is something that I'm still figuring out how am I going to do it. That's why I say 2 contracts. So if sometimes I'm really very uncomfortable, I'll just take one at 5, put at risk free. Who cares if it's just stop me out? I will still feel something, because for me it's like that. Unless by first partial, I at least take off more than, let's say, that's why I'm only comfortable leaving big runners when I have 3 contracts. Because
Yeah.
I want to really pay myself.
Yeah,
Because
keep
if I-
it
let's say I-
short, keep it short. We need any already. Yeah, we need any already. I just want to say something, one small short one. So you summarize it first.
I'll just end this
today something very important happened. I'll always remember this date. And today just made me want to challenge once again. For anybody out here, you want to see us blow the account? Come. I am. Yeah, I give you the front seat. No, 34, 34, 34, 34. Front seat, not 34 subscriber only. Ah, you got the front seat. You come.
I want to say some last thing. Okay.
Okay, now later I continue.
This last thing. Like I don't know if you guys know Tanya traits, but one thing she said really helped me a lot. It's like, like this is a video about her talking about how she deal with a losing trait. So every time after she lose, when she review it, right, if she find that she did not do anything wrong, she follow all the rules, but it just didn't pan out. Just let it be. Next trait. So this logic really helped me. Like that's why nowadays when I go and review my trait and I see whether I lose, but did I follow my rules? They have followed my rules. So be it. It just stopped me out with me following my rules. That's all that matters. So yeah, this rule really helped me, and it really helped me with my traits now.
Yeah, so this video is a long one, but I am very fired. I'm gonna make it into I'm gonna just make out a short challenging people every time we make a weekly review, okay? Yes, come. If you really have something to say about whether I will fail or succeed or not, then you better must as well put in some effort to see how am I really doing in my trading, and then judge me again. If not, I'm not gonna. If you're not willing to do that, there's no point. There's no point judging me. Yeah. So I know this is just me shock sendiri talk to myself. But yeah, right now I think every time I make a weekly review, I'm just gonna add this one. I'm gonna challenge anybody who thinks that we're gonna blow our account. Come on. Very long we never do this already. But yeah, come.
Yeah, but seriously, you want to see us blow our hard-earned money? Come. Whether it happen or not.
No.
In fact,
No.
we're gonna pump some more inside. Fucking stupid.
No, whether I'm gonna do it as stunning fashion as you. Oh, yeah, but right now we are how many?
I want to say this. Remember, we are all one trade away.
Yeah, you are one.
One trade can just pew.
Wait, wrong, yeah. You are one trade away from failure, but you are a lot of trades away from succeeding in trading, okay? That should be the right way. Not one trade away from failure, one trade away from success. That is not, okay, that's not what we believe the case. Okay, I understand. Everyone thinks trading is risky. It's just because people around them, there's no one who succeeded in it. There's tons of people who failed in it.
But there's people who succeeded in it as well, right?
It's
That's
just,
the fact. People succeeded in it.
then there's the biggest one doing it right now for free.
Yeah, about ICT.
Yeah, it's just, if
just
you
really
want to try.
question this.
Yeah.
If people succeeded in it, why? Then what makes it impossible? Really, I want you guys to that say trading is risky. It is indeed risky. Living itself is risky. Working is risky. Whatever you do in life is risky. We are not promised the next day. But I want to talk, like when you say trading is impossible, risky, blah blah blah. Then we will want. I really want to question that. Then what makes the profitable traders
Do the impossible.
still doing it as their job and earning so well with it? Shouldn't we question that? Yeah, that's my last question. To people that think
Yeah,
trading is
shouldn't we question that and just figure out how are they being successful in it? Because they are genuine, humble, generous people willing to share it. Especially the one, in my opinion, who is the best in trading, ICT himself, generous enough to share it. Why you just want to label them? They are different. We better don't touch that. Don't worry, one day they're gonna lose, but they ain't losing.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, he like to say he's rolling uphill. He's the best downfall ever.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end this.
So
right
guys,
now,
that's it for today's
okay? Bye. See you guys in the next
Review.
one, okay?
Yeah. Yep, see you guys in the next one. I want to do this every week now.